Okay. So with that, we'll move to the public hearing, and we have a sign-up sheet. Some people. Okay. So we'll start with Sam Bellomio and then Alex Zimmerman.
Hi, good afternoon, council members. My name is Sam Bellomio. I'm with StandUP-America. First, I'd like to address that we have made public comment. We've spoken with you several times about the rules and procedures about how we're limited by our constitutional right to freedom of speech. And we were looking over several of these. Well, first, also, your schedule used to be out here for 2 weeks in advance, and now you no longer print your schedule. I was just wondering why that happened, and if we can get that back for people that don't have computers or access to the internet, so they can see a 2-week look ahead at what might be canceled, what's still happening. So to get on with it, so we were wondering why in the procedures there's no mandate that there be 1 day a month where any citizen present can have 5 minutes to address the full council. We understand your time's busy and that things come, that you have business to get to, so you can't have an open door at every meeting. But 1 day a month for citizens to come and speak about whatever they want would be very helpful, because having the rule that you only may speak to what's on the agenda, and that's at every single meeting, it's like a jail. You're limiting our freedom of speech. We can't speak to you about something that doesn't come up for another 2 years like this. Your rules and procedures, because you don't speak about it, but every other year. What if we see a problem with that? We can't address the council. So, you know, our proposition to have 1 day a month to speak to the full council for 5 minutes per citizen present, you can limit it. You can say 3 minutes per citizen. You can have it only be for 2 hours. But have that opportunity to address the full council. We understand your schedule's busy. We've tried to make an appointment with several of the council members, and we haven't had one yet. So if we can't address you with an appointment, and we can't address you at the full council, where's our governmental redress of grievances? Also, can I ask a clarifying question about a word in the
Sure.
The word shall, does that mean mandatory, or is that like at discretion of?
Generally mandatory.
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to make sure on that. Thank you. So you're about to, well, I guess you're not voting today, correct? This is something that's going to be voted on December.
Well, we'll be voting it out of committee today.
Out of today. So.
And then move to full council on, hopefully on Monday.
Okay. So we would like to know your personal opinion then, since this is going to be voted on, and it's not anywhere in this. So what is your personal opinion about the public having a chance to address the full council, having that be a mandate that there be 1 day a month? Does anybody have an opinion on that?
We did this before. We brought this to you 1 month ago.
And
so we can comment on that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll comment that what we've done traditionally in the past is to have a town hall meeting at which people can address the council on any subject that they want to address. We're required to hold 2 town hall committee meetings per calendar year, and so we can hold more if we choose to. So, but that is the requirement there, in which would provide for comment on any item. I also would say that most council members, I think all council members, are very available by email and take appointments as possible with people who wish to discuss any item that's before the council or any other item that people want to bring up.
okay. Well, we've made several attempts actually with your office to even have an appointment. I don't know if your schedule has gotten in contact with you or not, but 3 attempts, and we haven't heard anything yet. Town hall meetings, is a full council supposed to be there at town hall meetings? Is this?
All members of the council are members
Mayor as well?
Parts of the town hall. No, the mayor is separate from the council, so he is, in our system, it's an executive legislative system, so he would have his own rules and requirements. We don't actually do those.
Yeah. So a
you
town
seem
hall
to have a fair amount of town halls, so you should be able to track them down pretty easily.
Yeah, we just found that out actually, so that's good. He does 70 of them this year or something like that. So, you know, having 1 day a month for someone to address, you say every 6 months you give them that opportunity. We'd like the public to have more of an opportunity to address the full council of any grievances and have it scheduled once a month. So your town hall meeting can be one back-to-back and then not have another one for a year. I don't know if it's mandated once every 6 months, but once a month. And that way people know it's repetition. It becomes normal that we can come and address you. Like, so everybody has a chance to come and speak.
Okay.
But thank you for hearing me.
Okay, thank you very much.
My name is Alex Zimmerman, and I represent StandUP-America. Situation right now very simple. For the last 30 years, you bring biggest, richest empire in world to collapse. This means you're doing not so good job. Why you don't do it not so good job? Because we don't have conversation with public, with ordinary people, like we or like another million people who live in this city, or 500,000 people who live in this city. Situation very simple. We want 1 day per month, open door to everybody for 5 minutes, for example, and everybody can come and talk. You sit down, you sit down, mayor with her staff, you listen to everybody. So why we want doing this? Number one, why you destroy all United States of America for last 30 years, bring us up to collapse? Because bad job. Why bad job? First, because we don't have constitutional freedom of speech. That's exactly what is you totally destroy. Binding by agenda, this means nothing about freedom of speech and develop information what is citizen supposed to be give to you. It's us right. It's number one. Number two, from business opinion, it's absolutely absurd. Why you bring country to collapse? Because you low-class professional, you low-class business people. You understand about your talking? This involves you and it involves mayor with his staff. You have many staff. Why? Because you never listen to people. 2-minute conversation, what is you give us in binding by your agenda is by definition absurd. From political view, constitution view, and from business view, and I'm a professional businessman and business consultant for many years, it's a pure absurd. So this we come to collapse, because you don't listen to everybody like supposed to be. Bellevue, for example, Kirkland, and another city have this every week. Every week, Monday, Tuesday, it's not matter. Every city have different day. Mayor sit down with all staff sit down and listen to everybody, and everybody have chance talking. 1 time per week. We're asking you, change your rules. Start using rules what is supposed to be by constitution in common business practice. What is doing everybody, civilized people. Sorry guys, you're not intelligent, you're not civilized. Why you cannot open door? In 1 day per month, sit down. Maybe for 1 hour, maybe for a couple hours. People will bring delivery opinion from people. You never listen to people. Communication, what is you have right now, is only have one reason, stopping everything, stopping people understand and explain opinion, what is everybody have. It's a free country. We're supposed to be delivery us. And I'm totally confused who you are. Are you my master or you a servant as employee? For 25 years I cannot understand. When you my master, so what is we, a tyranny, 100% right now? Biggest tyranny after Soviet Union? What is we have right now? Or you represent us, by us, and for us. You as employee, you as servant. So please change this, because this can change everything. You open this 1 day for everybody who can talk in, and you listen, all staff with you sit down and listen. This can change everything. This can change mentality, what is we have right now. Look what is people are now. 90-95% of America not believe right now in government, not believe in this. We lose a ground, foundation. No government is a chaos. This is exactly what is we have right now. It will be worse and worse and worse. You cannot change, go home. Sorry for expression, go back to England. You understand what I mean, what has happened 200 years ago. It's exactly similar situation we have right now. We need changes. It's very simple, primitive, no-cost changes. This can be very effective from business view too. I, for example, have many business opinions, but this can bring a dozen and dozen million. I win couple class action. Last class action I win this for $100 million. I spent 10 years for this class action. But can be fixed for 5 minutes when I find one good bureaucrat who listens to me. Okay. It's very simple. Thank you very much for your time. So I want what is you make a real changes. And because this girl don't know about us, but you bring it before, we give you right now. So you know we did this months ago.
Great.
And
Thank you.
I forgot to tell you about something very interesting. Right now we bring
Wrap up,
to
please. Can you wrap up?
yes. So right now we bring to risk management 20 complaint with this because we want real changes. You can do this now, or we will try doing this for another maybe couple of years. Thank you very much for your time.
Great. Thank you very much. Is there anyone else who would like to speak? Okay. Okay. Any comments? We're ready to move on the resolution?